The time is 8:50, is Thursday, March 26th, 2026, and I'd like to call to order the Albany Parking Full Board meeting. And just to state that we ran a little bit over because we were discussing the audit committee meeting previously. In attendance are myself, Jane Jones, Bill Pettit, and Jen Saponis, and excused is Chris Burke. Have folks had a chance to look at the Thursday, February 2026 minutes? So can I have a motion to move and approve?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. And we'll move on to reports from audit committee.
So I can get the report from the audit committee. Jonathan Gibbs from BST was here to report to the committee the results of the 2025 independent audit. We reviewed and discussed the independent audit results, which included the 2025 audited financial statements, the annual report, the procurement report, and the investment report. The committee positively recommends to the board that these items be approved and submitted by the executive director to the public authorities reporting information systems and posted to the APA website.
Thank you, Jen. So now we'll go on to resolution 2026-03-01, which is approving the 2025 annual report and independent audit. Can I have a motion to move?
So, second.
Thank you. All those in favor? Now we'll move on to the review of the financial. Well, I thought it over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Our February 2026 financial review, our sustainability to continue to promote EV chargers in public spaces, complete dog park at Green Hudson, financial stewardship, continue to implement the investment policy to build long-term financial sustainability, as well as implement the new capital investment set-aside strategy to ensure sustainable capital planning. Innovation. Build relationships with parking-centered entities and attend conferences and stay informed of emerging technologies. Community host a 10 years of Park Albany art event. Participate in Empire State Development downtown strategy workshops, meetings, and open forums. Asset management includes heated sidewalks project. Continue our annual repairs and restoration work, and our organizational culture continue to provide professional growth opportunities. Our February overview revenues for February were at $776,034, with our expenses being $574,100, with our net income of $201,934, with an available cash of almost $1.3 million. Moving on to our net income history, compared to February 25, revenue increased in 2026 due to an increase in event revenue, about $43,000, and daily revenue was $7,000. Expenses were fairly the same from last year. Moving on to our parking revenues. Parking revenues increased compared to last month and were above projections. We had 3 non-snow emergency days. We count those because when we do get snow, we do tend to get less parkers in the city. However, our daily increased by almost $20,000, and our events increased by $22,000, with our monthly increasing by $5,000.
That's great.
Yeah. Moving on to our expenses. Expenses decreased and were below projections. Historically, December and January expenses are higher due to us making annual payments, and then it declines in February. Moving on to meter revenues. Meter revenue increased from January. There was 1 holiday, 3 non-snow emergency days. And just noting that we had 3 snow emergencies in January and 0 in February. You can see the difference. Pretty impactful. And then just moving to our meter daily average, just telling the same story, just a little bit below projections for our daily average due to our non-snow emergency days. But let me know if I'm moving too fast. Okay. Monthly and other revenue. monthly and other income were above projections. For the monthly projections, we assumed a loss of 49 passes from McConnell and Aronowitz, beginning in January. However, they delayed it, and they just canceled it recently. So, that was a little happy, delay for us.
So that'll take effect next month?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, you'll see that. We'll see that too.
Okay.
Our daily garage and lot revenue, we were below projections in January due to harsh weather conditions. Though we had a few non-snow emergency days in February, we still ended the month above projections for our dailies and lots. Which is not surprising.
Mhm.
Our revenue summary, we just missed projections in meter revenue just slightly, and given the three non-snow emergency days, that's still pretty good. Usually when we do have non-snow emergency days, it's almost like we've had a snow emergency day, so it just shows that our Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, people are still dedicated to coming regardless. Our monthly and other revenue, we exceeded projections by 21,000 with our daily and garage lot revenue exceeding by 2,500, and our event revenue exceeding projections by $27,172. The events included the Bert Kreischer show, Eric Church, and Boogie with the Hoodie.
That's good.
I happen to like two of his songs. Moving on to our debt service investment account. Let's see, our debt service set aside is 49,000. And we're just showing the trend that we've been accounting for that up to today. I'll spare you the huge paragraph I have here explaining what all this is for, because I'm pretty sure we're not.
I'll just say that we haven't made a recent deposit because our July payment is 475. So we were ahead of schedule in preparation of December, January, February. That have 8 months.
In our short-term investment account, we transferred $350,000 from our short-term account into our long-term investment account in January. We continue to utilize this account for idle monies that will be required to make payments later in our capital outlays. And our long-term account, as we stated, we transferred $350,000 from our short-term into our long-term account. We plan to transfer an additional $150,000 for a total of $500,000. And our EV charging account, we'll be transferring, you'll see the transfer into this account next month's board meeting. We just had a little delay with the company receiving the revenues. It was just a little snafu. We got it under control, and then they're gonna send us what we need.
How much is that?
I think it's only around
$3,000.
Oh, okay, so like normal.
Yeah, it's not it's not significant. And our capital side investment account activity, we had transferred $30,000 into this account for our Green Hudson renovation, just stated in our capital plan. Any questions? Beautiful.
Anyone else?
Doing great.
Seeing none, moving on to enforcement number.
Enforcement number. Find that. All right, enforcement numbers. For 2026, in February, we were pretty much on par with last year's February. We were exceeding last year's by $4,000 or $5,000, so no surprise there. And we're on trend to meet our goal of around 4.5 million in ticket revenue for the city. Any questions?
Communication?
Communications? I have none.
New business.
New business, RFP and project updates, the repair and preventative maintenance. We do have both crews on site now that the weather is getting a little better. to finish up last year's and this year's repairs. And we will be, getting our conditions report at the end of this month, which I expect to have no change at any of our facilities, and we will RFP for our 2026 repairs.
Great.
The dog park RFP has been posted. I believe questions are due the authority this Friday. Submittals are due.
I believe, I'm sorry, I believe it's April 7th, but in any event, it will be for next board meeting.
Great.
Okay.
So I'll be happy to share that. In our heated sidewalks project, we're collaborating with our engineer to get a scope put together, and we'll be posting that RFP soon.
Do you think we'll get that done this year?
That's my goal. Yeah, I want to get that done this year.
Good.
I'm hoping that we're not above, I want to say 1.2, 1.3. That's what I'm hoping to stay around. I think that was our number, wasn't it? Or was it 7? I can't remember. It's a 1.7 or 1.3. Yeah, I was close.
I was gonna-
So close. Our active cash report. We are, for February, we're negative. We had 15 cancellations. Kevin, can you tell us what they were mostly from, with an individual? Or
Yeah, it's mostly individual.
Okay.
It's fluctuations with work from home and office readjustments. We'll probably recoup them in the next month or two.
Yeah, we do have some, a few decent leads, so, we're hoping to see, an increase this year.
Yeah.
And, people are, surprised with that. The EV charger usage update, I know that we are slightly at a decline overall, in 2 of our busier garages. However, Riverfront Garage, was in the black, in February. We're assuming that it's weather related. Plus, we did put our idle fees in place as well. So I think that's deterring a few folks from.
Just leaving.
Right.
I mean, it's good if it's being utilized the way that we want it to be used, as opposed to just focusing
Yeah.
in there for eternity.
This is
Yeah.
the first month that's been done. It's been,
No, it was last month as well.
Yeah. And there wasn't a significant change last year.
what percentage of that, give or take?
I'd say maybe, I don't know, overall, maybe 2%, if that.
And no complaints.
No complaints, so. That's huge. I'll pay a couple $100 for no complaints.
Brandon, Dave?
Grant updates, okay, ESD, so, we're in contact with ESD, and, we have all of our paperwork submitted properly with the newer people that they have now. And, we are told that we're going to be seeing a check, fairly soon, within the next few months, so, that'll be amazing.
We're gonna throw
We should have a party, yes.
We're gonna throw a party to discuss specifically, might be a hot breakfast.
She's been on.
We'll bring you then.
Quiche with me.
Stock that,
No.
that doesn't happen.
I'm saying, I'll say 3 months max is my
You're good for 3 months?
3 months. I say we get it.
Are we betting?
We can. I mean, maybe,
Once the
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
Any unfinished business?
I have not.
Any need to go into executive?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
DNH.
Yes, for discussions regarding proposed pending or current litigation, as well as the proposed acquisition, sale, or lease of real property, of the proposed acquisition of securities, or sale or exchange or securities held by such public body, but only when publicity would substantially affect the value therefore.
Time is 7:05. Can I get a motion?
Come on.
All those in favor?
I will ask staff to leave with the exception of.
The time is 9:29. Can I have a motion to move out of executive, noting that no actions were taken in executive?
Second.
All those
Aye.
in favor? Aye. And now I will call to order the adjournment of the full board meeting. Can I have a motion to adjourn? Second. All those in favor? Aye. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.